What's up, YouTube? This is your boy JD, and today is Saturday. I'm just doing a special, getting my NBA 2K game out a day early. Usually I put it out on Sundays, but I wanted to put it out a day early because the situation that's going on with me and my job. So I wanted to make sure you guys get this game early. Right now, I'm about to play the Washington Wizards. As you can see, the Warriors are already basically. I think they already got their conference. They won their conference, so and they're already automatically in the playoffs. And you can see us, the Utah Jazz, we're 7 games behind them, and the season is about almost over. So if the season was to end right now, we would end up playing the Lakers in the first round. Which, yeah, the Lakers in the playoffs. Yeah, that's. Okay, whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to it. Hopefully, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. All right, so let's get to this gameplay.
We've got a capacity crowd inside Vivint Smart Home Arena here in downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. We've got the Washington Wizards taking on the defending NBA champions, the Utah Jazz. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline. And this late in the season, Chris, health is a big factor. A lot of players willing to play through injury. Just how common is it for someone to play dinged up in the NBA? Not at 100%.
Well, I think mostly every player is playing dinged up. I think you have so many players that are hurting while they play. But I don't know if you have many that are injured. So you have to walk that line of distinction in. But it's no way not to have these practices, to go up against physical play, to exert so much energy every day of your life and not have some war wounds for it. But it's part of the game. Can you maintain it? Can you handle it? Can you tough it out? And can you help your team win a championship? That's what the whole goal is.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Wizards 5 right now. The deadly duo of Wall and Beal are in the backcourt. Gortat is out there with Bellamy, and it's Porter at the 3. Outside, Wall lays it up off the glass.
Wall is great at using his body inside. Isn't afraid to throw his weight around out there.
Neto, the pass to Covington, over Porter, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Covington's got his first basket of the night. Left side, Wall. The screen from Bellamy. Gortat with the screen for Beal. Feeds the Wall. Gobert with the block. They recover it.
They're sputtering a little on offense to start this game. 1 for 4 so far.
Here's Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Now let's find out what head coach Scott Brooks had to say to David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, Kevin, what he doesn't want is station-to-station basketball. He said, we have to avoid bad habits and keep the ball moving. As long as we don't stand around like we're watching the paint dry, we can score. We'll see if the ball stays in motion tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. So the goal is to come out early and get their shooters into a good rhythm right away.
And of course, that's always a goal. But the meaning behind it is that he wants them to play good, smart basketball, not taking too many chances.
Oh, yeah, Greg, you're exactly right. High percentage shots. That's the important thing. No hero basketball. Nobody playing out of control.
Mitchell kicks to Covington. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Gortat with the steal. Here's Wall. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He may have missed it, but that's a clean look at the basket.
17-foot shot on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Outside, Porter. This is to Beal. Here's the teardrop. Gobert with the block. Oh, Whiteside in position. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
But that's why you love him. He has no fear whatsoever.
Wall and the slam dunk by Wall.
Look, Wall is a blur. His speed is just incredible. He gets to the cup in the blink of an eye.
Neto, the pass to Mitchell. Right side against Bellamy. For three, Covington. Here's Neto, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Neto's got his first bucket in this one. Wizards trail by 5. Beal up top. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Orlando.
And he also drew a lot of fouls, forcing the defense to react to his aggressive style of play. Now, his touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Neto kicks to Mitchell. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Beal. And Chris, you spent a handful of years in Washington. When you look back to that time in your career, is there a favorite moment that stands out to you?
Well, it was early in my career when I was with Washington, and I learned a lot about the league. And I think ending the Washington playoff drought that they had been in for so many years was part of the reason why I wanted to go there, and that was a lot of fun. Making my first All-Star team as well was pretty cool.
He feeds it to Porter. Beal with a screen on Covington. Pocket 6. And Wall kicks to Porter. Shoots from the elbow. Another one falls for Washington.
Oh, I like watching Porter fill it up from the mid-range, demonstrating a nice touch from the in-between area of the floor.
To the left wing. Gobert the screen. Here's Mitchell. No good on the triple.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Wall, that's good.
Look at the edge Wall plays with. I love it. When he gets hit, he still remains calm and steady and focuses and knocks the shot down.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Last time they met was in Washington.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Wizards trail by 3. Outside Jackson. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And Walters kicks to Oubre. On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Walters. Here's Oubre. 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Gobert pulls it in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Neto kicks to Covington. Bangs on the trifecta. Covington's got 5 now.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Outside Jackson. Bohemia screen. Again, the miss by Jackson. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Mitchell, poked away. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. A nice shot by Walters. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Neto, the pass to Mitchell. No good that time. And Washington the other way now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
But I like that they attacked those weaknesses. They made them pay for a lackluster effort.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Wizards trail by 7. Out left to the wing. Now here's Oubre. He's covered by Whiteside. Passes it to Walters. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Neto kicks to Covington. And Utah again with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Jackson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kicks it to Walters. Shoots over Covington. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Utah out in front as they end the first quarter with a big 11-3 run. Jazz leading by 9. They've got Whiteside. Also, Rudy Gobert out there. Mitchell is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Neto in at the point. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Takes it from 10. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really... Oh, come on. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. And Walters kicks to Oubre. Drills it from outside.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision making right here. You can't let him have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort. The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
On the wing, Jackson. And Walters kicks to Mahinmi. Bucket is good. Mahimi's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw drops for Covington. And Chris, the Sacramento teams you were on were so good at passing at every position. Just what is needed to build a kind of offense that does pass the ball like that, that's as fluid as that?
Well, two things. You have to have the offensive system, and then I think you have to have players with the skill set. You know, you can't really be a good passer if you're not a good scorer, because everybody's just going to stay back off of you and deny their man. But when you're a pretty good scorer, everyone has to watch you just as much as they watch their man, because you're just as much of a threat with the ball as you are passing. So I would say there we had guys that really could move the ball, that really could shoot the ball, so they were a threat. And all they had to do was be kind of a decoy. Pump fake, attack the basket, draw another guy, and then pass it to a guy that's willing to shoot. Unselfishness is a big trait, too, that you have to have. Guys that like seeing their teammates score, guys that enjoy seeing their other players get involved into the game. That's really important. Wow,
what a great breakdown. And the shot goes down. Bellamy's got his first points in this one. Jazz leading by 9. Neto kicks to Whiteside. Back to Neto. The feed now to Whiteside. Over Bellamy. The Jazz with another miss.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
And that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result. That's his mindset. Attack, attack, attack whenever possible.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Utah shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Outside, Wall. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Neto, the pass to Gobert. Here's Whiteside, and he banks in the lane. Whiteside's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Wall. Defense is right there. Bellamy dishes to Gortat. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Gortat. Wall, no luck. Jazz leading by 8. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. There's a screen by Gortat. Here's Porter. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Yes, that goes in. And it's a 12-point Utah lead.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Neto. That is his first foul of the game. Chris, as we all know, you grew up in the Detroit area. It's a town that has seen glory days and hard times. Talk about what it means to you to come from Detroit, and what do you see in the future for the Motor City?
Well, it means everything to me to be a Detroiter. I think that's what made me successful in my career, is that I took on the heart of the city and the fact that it's a hard-hat town, a blue-collar town that you have to earn your keep, and you have to wish positive for the future. And so it's been great coming from there, and hard times being from there, you know that we're resilient, and so it's great to see positive energy enter back into the city. It's great to see the Pistons play in the city for the first time in over 20 years, and so I see the future is bright for Detroit because Detroiters are always there, and as long as we have the people, everything else will be great.
You and I broadcast the last game in the Palace, and I'm wondering what you think the impact will be with the Pistons, as you just talked about, in their brand new building.
I think the impact would be great, but for fans. You know, when I was younger, I wanted to see the city. I wanted to see our team play, and I only lived a few miles from downtown, but about 30 or 40 miles from the Palace, and so I'm happy that the kids that supported the team, that dreams about being a Piston one day, I'm glad they finally get to go to a game. I'm glad that Detroit finally gets to really call the Pistons their own. What is it going to do? It's going to infuse positivity, and so hopefully for everyone, it's a positive environment.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And Chris, it's a players' league, and yet the officials, of course, have an impact on games. I'm thinking of a certain Game 6 back in 2002. In your opinion, how does the league ensure greater consistency with the officiating of games?
Well, I promised myself, Kev, and thanks for bringing up 2002, that I would never think about that aloud. You know, I'm going to have to go lay on somebody's couch after we do this game right here. But I think the league just has to be transparent. They have to let fans know when the ref has messed up. We're all human, so I think it comes into play when you aren't transparent, when you aren't honest with your fans, because we have the smartest fans of any sport, I believe. And so I think transparency is good, but human error is always going to be in there as long as it doesn't go back to the type of human error we saw in 2002.
But, Chris, I do sense that is a goal of theirs, and bit by bit they're getting toward that goal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, I believe that our league has done some great jobs when it comes to advancing referees and how the game is officiated. When you look at, not only do we have the referee center back in New York, where the referees now can go and get help, and the game is faster. And also, you know, we have 3 refs on the floor, and so and we have the best conditioned refs. And so I think the game is just going to be better because we have passionate refs, we have passionate officials, and passionate players, and we're going to work together to make sure that this game is the best for every fan to be presented to, and also that every player has a chance to win a championship and don't have their heart broken.
Frazier against Wall. Bellamy kicks to Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
Porter's a remarkable athlete, someone who gets off the floor fast to jam the ball.
Now here's Matt. He's covered by Beal. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Whiteside.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And Wall kicks to Gortat. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
It's like Wall has a sixth sense of knowing when guys are open. Outstanding to quickly getting them the ball.
From 12 feet out, again the Jazz score.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Well, he created a little separation from that mid-range. Just a good shot for him in that situation.
And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field. Well, when the question of who has the best handles comes up in the NBA, John Wall should be in the conversation. Of course, Irving and Curry might be at the top, but Wall isn't far behind. He can absolutely lose a guy with one of his crossover behind the back, flip up, down, zip-zap moves.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. And the Wizards making a change here. Jackson's checked in. "36 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And Chris with Wall and his dribbling ability, one advantage he has is that he's able to do great things on the floor at full speed.
Well, I can think of several examples where Wall just left his defender in the dust at half court. Such a fluid behind-the-back move with his speed that defenders is so hard for them to check.
The shot by Mahinmi, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Whiteside kicks to Gobert. Here's Anderson. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Utah. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. Taking a look at the Wizards. The explosive backcourt is Wall and Beal at the 1 and 2. Bellamy is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Gortat in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside, Beal. The screen from Bellamy. Here's Wall. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Frazier kicks to Gobert. Gortat with the steal. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, Washington. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And when I look at Washington, they've had their chances to kind of separate themselves from the pack this season, but so far they haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
And it's surprising because good teams usually feast on those chances to move up in the standings. They haven't appeared truly hungry to want to be a top team in this league.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
There's the screen. Oh, Beal in position. Gobert with the block.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Moving it up. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Wall.
Utah foul call. Pierre Jackson.
Wall Dang is checked in for Justin Anderson.
Coming on the floor for your Jazz.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Porter passes to Wall. The screen from Bellamy. It's Wall with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, there are a lot of incredible athletes in the NBA, but Chris, in terms of pure up and down speed, John Wall might be the best.
Well, and it seems like Wall almost does that once a game, doesn't it? I mean, in the open floor, he can just run by most guards, and he's great at controlling his speed and changing direction.
And, of course, NBA players have all reached this pinnacle through dedication, through very hard work. Chris, can you talk about the hard work and effort that goes into playing and succeeding at this NBA level?
Well, if you're in high school or middle school and your friends are at the movies, you're on the basketball court. When your friends are hanging out at a party, you're at the basketball court. When your friends and his family on vacation, you're at the basketball court. I don't think many people understand the dedication. You know, for many guys, it's more than 4 hours a day in the gym. And a lot of that is just sitting in the gym, just smelling the gym. You know, of course you're going to work out, of course you're going to shoot, but it's everything basketball. You know, on my wall, I had Dominique, Magic, Bird. I had all these guys, Isaiah, cut out magazines, and I would put their pictures on my wall and work out and do push-ups looking at them. And I would know their moves. I would know everything. You know, I remember Kenny Smith after his dunk contest, he stood at the free throw line and threw the ball between his legs, threw it off the backboard and dunked. I went in the backyard in Detroit, shoveled the snow, and we worked on that dunk all night, freezing. I mean, you have to love it. So, you know, when you love something, my father taught me, it's not work. And so you got to start with the love, and then all the other work and dedication is just part of the journey.
I love the message, but boy, I like that Kenny Smith story. That is a great, great story. Wall draws the double. Nice ball movement by Washington. Right side, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. Beal can't get that one to fall.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Jackson against Wall. The drive by Jackson. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist from Jackson. And it's 8 points for Hassan Whiteside.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
And now only one away from being in the penalties.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Bellamy kicks to Wall. Over Jackson. Wall, that's good. Wall's got 19 points.
Oh, you got to love watching Wall find his rhythm out there. He's fantastic at using his size and speed to get the shots he wants.
It's Covington on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Covington dishes to Whiteside. Porter with the steal. To the left side wing. It's Beal on the wing. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Look, I like the shooting motion that Beal has. He has a high release. That helps him on those deep balls.
Whiteside and Utah again with the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Wall up top. Guarded by Jackson. And there it is for him. And that's 21 points for Wall.
Oh, that's the concentration of Wall. Isn't it just remarkable? It's hard to shake when he's that close to the basket.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and was really just a shaky performance across the board.
And they tried to adjust, but every play they ran got countered by a better one.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. The pass to Walters. 5 to shoot. Mahinmi a screen. Steps back and shoots. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Walters got 5.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Here's Jackson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Now the dish to Oubre. Outside Jackson. Over to the left wing. It's good, and the Jazz leaders cut down to 9 in the bucket from Walters. Walters got 5 points now in the quarter. Mitchell passes to Covington. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oubre, no one around him, and a miss there on the triple. Jazz leading by 9. Here's Mitchell. 16 points for him. Whiteside kicks to Mitchell. And again, it's Utah.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Pass to Oubre. Here's Walters. He's got 8. To the wing on the left. High, arcing shot. Here's Covington. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Feeds it to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Well, also a miscommunication on defense. No one rotates over. See ya.
Whiteside, good.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Covington. Goes back up. And Whiteside again. Whiteside's got 14 points for the game.
He lives for these type of battles on the boards. It doesn't matter which end of the floor it is either.
Dishes it to Stauskas. Mahinmi a screen. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
Washington shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Here's Mitchell, guarded by Jackson. Here's O'Quinn, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. O'Quinn's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, this is what he likes to do. Try to break your spirit.
Yeah, I mean, you're already getting dogged out there. I mean, and now he's landing.
Wizards trail by 14. Hands out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn, and it's Neto in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Stauskas, defended by Covington. 6 to shoot. From downtown, a rebound by the Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Mitchell. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. The shot's good from Nance. The Wizards shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Shooting for Utah, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell. Washington making some changes. Gortat's checked in for Oubre. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Nick Stauskas. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Jackson. And Mitchell drops them both. Wizards trail by 18. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. And a wide open look for Porter. And another miss by Washington.
You can't fault him for taking the 3 when he's that wide open. You can't pass that shot up.
Mitchell kicks to Neto. He dishes it to Mitchell. In the corner, O'Quinn with it. Nice ball movement by Utah. Covington's shot is off.
He isn't getting it to fall from outside during this half after recording a 3 during the first.
The shot by Bellamy, no good.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Here's Mitchell. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr. Chris, traditionally, we've had the standard 1 through 5 spots on an NBA team, but it seems more and more GMs and coaches are going away from labeling a player to one of those spots, like positionless basketball. Are we going to see more of that? Is it going to work its way around to another level? How do you view that?
Well, I just think that the game is evolving, and I think right now you have to have a certain skill set to play, and that means you have to be able to dribble, pass, shoot, and defend. You think about it, we had players that could just defend, couldn't dribble or throw a ball in the ocean. Well, that really can't work anymore, and you have to have players with the total skill set regardless of size. I do think, though, that you'll always have to have positions. I hated how we took the center out of the All-Star game. You never see in baseball, they say, it's okay, you don't have to have a center fielder, you can just put two left fielders in there. You still have to identify a position, and for the tradition and the honor of the game, I say we do that. But we got some pretty big guys and some pretty great guys. So what would you call Dirk Nowitzki? Is he a 5? He's 7 feet tall. Is he a 4? Is he a 3? It doesn't matter. He just has game. What do you call Kevin Durant? A 7-foot flamethrower? I mean, he's a center, a power forward. I don't know what you call him, but I know that size or positions are no more defined by height. They used to be defined by height. 7 foot and up centers, 6'9" and up power forwards. Now you have 6'9" and up point guards. So I love the fact that the game's evolving, but I think the 5 best players are just going to play, because you're going to have every single size, because right now skill set is all it is.
There's a screen by Gortat. Outside, Beal. On the wing, Porter. The screen from Bellamy. Porter, no luck.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
And you see defensively, when they try to patch something up, he exploits a different weakness.
The Jazz making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Porter kicks to Wall. Inside, Beal. It's deflected. Now here's Mack. He's covered by Beal. Mack dishes to Anderson. No good from outside. For Washington, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this 4th quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And Wall kicks to Bellamy. To the inside. And Gortat gets it to go in on the assist by Bellamy.
Oh, look, I just like how Gortat is using his size inside. He has a wonderful touch on these interior shots.
And Mack kicks to O'Quinn. To the wing right side. Pass to Neto. Launches it. Washington with the rebound. Gortat's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Mack. And Gortat kicks to Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Clock at 6. Here's Beal. Wide open shot is on the money.
Wonderful timing from the 2-guard. Beal has one of the quickest triggers in the game, especially off the pass.
Here's Neto. Kept alive. Here is O'Quinn, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Keep it simple, know yourself, and that's how he gets his minutes. He doesn't stop battling for rebounds even when the score is lopsided. He knows his role.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Nance, and it's Mitchell in for Shelvin Mack. Wall passes to Beal. And every player out there has a story about falling in love with the game. Chris, when did you fall in love with basketball? And what was it like playing basketball as a kid?
Wow, it's so hard to remember when you first fall in love with basketball. There's so many great moments and great stories that you hear, but probably playing on the playground and seeing all the guys laughing and hearing the music and hearing the guys say check up and next game and smelling the sweat and seeing guys play physical. That's probably what it was, and then being able to play at a great gym called St. Cecilia in Detroit and then watch all the other players that played before us come in, the Isaiahs, Magic Johnson, Spencer Haywood, Terry Durant. I mean, you get to watch these guys play. Derek Coleman, Steve Smith. I could go on all day. Mark Makins, Terry Mills. I could just keep going. It was so fun watching these guys play. So, to me, I fell in love with it as a kid. But every instance, every memory that I have made me fall in love with it that much more. How can you not fall in love with the greatest game ever played?
Well said. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
They take my kindness for weakness, still coming out strong.
Here's Wall. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
That's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
Here's Wall. Chris, we've seen video review get introduced into the NBA and tweaked as we go along, refining it, polishing it off. And at this point, would you like to see video review expanded even further? Or do you think it's in a good spot where it stands right now?
I think it's in a good spot right now. I'm sure if I had time to think about it, there are areas in which we want to go to. But if you really think about it, I mean, the game is supposed to be spur of the moment. It's supposed to be just players free-flowing and playing, and you don't want to make the game slower by going to the officiating video every single time. Right now, I don't think you should do it on charges and blocks, which is probably one of the most controversial calls in the game. I think where we have it now is good because it gives a balance, and right now we do not need the game to lengthen in any way, if anything, shorten. I think adding anything more to refereeing and videos, I think would just make the game last longer.
Wall draws the double and stolen by Whiteside. Here's Mitchell. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Marcin Gortat.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink?
And Washington making a change here. Miami's checked in for Gortat. Oubre comes in for Bellamy. Stauskas is checked in for Porter. And it's Jackson in for Beal.
Does well to burrow his way into the post, but loses his touch on the finish.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
I'll tell you what, the energy in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Here's Wall. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And it goes down 2 points.
Look, Wall is out there to move the ball, showing off his stellar vision with passes like that.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Mitchell. He kicks to Whiteside. Buries it from three-point range.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the accelerator?
At this point, it's just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
Jackson misses. Here's Mitchell. Down low, Oubre with the steal. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most...
All right, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed that, because I showed up there. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in this game. A dunk fest. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back with y'all later, hopefully sometime after Sunday, and do another video. Don't have too much to say, so you guys take care. Have a great weekend. Peace.